Planet Soulance, Season 1. Episode 2, Where Am I? Amar opened his eyes, to find himself in an abandoned hillock, surrounded by fog. Although the surrounding appeared to be cold and chilly, Amar did not sense it. He was no longer a human being, rather was out of the cocoon of his destructible body, in a pure, indestructible form of soul. A soul has no sensation. It never burns, nor can be drenched in water. Can neither be blown by the wind, nor buried underground. Law of conservation of life. Soul is a form of energy, and similar to the law of conservation of energy, the law of life states, soul can neither be created nor destroyed, but shifts from one form to another. The total amount of souls in the universe always remains constant. This means that a soul is indestructible, and is termed as life, whenever it enters a body, and while it exits, it leads to death. However, the soul continues to exist infinitely. That is why the soul is also called as the life energy. Abandoned. Up on the hillock, Amar still struggles to understand how and when he reached there. He waited for the fog to settle, but to no avail. Finally, he decides to move ahead and explore the landscape on his own. As he moved, he could find the fog turn thinner, slowly revealing the surroundings clearly. The place appeared to be a piece of nature's gallery, full of green landscapes and streams. A pleasant scenery, surrounded by sweet chirps and whistles of songbirds. He wondered where exactly he had landed. Was it the heaven? After all, he had tried to be a good person his whole life. Wandering through the landscape, he could hear mild roars and explosions. He followed the sound that grew as he proceeded, and finally reached the edge of a cliff. To his greatest shock, he saw small craters several distance down erupting people, zombies, horrible-looking ghouls and other horrifying beings, which flowed in the pool of molten tarnish in the canals deep below the craters. They roared, moaned and screeched as they flowed. Amar tried to lean, so as he could clearly observe, but lost his balance, sensing a powerful energy field that dragged him towards the crater. To his great rescue, he felt something holding him from back, and flee away from the horrifying field. Amar was horrified, as well as shocked. He mumbled all the holy chants that he could remember. He could see the landscapes, while he was carried by a giant creature that he did not dare to glance, assuming it to be horrifying in appearance. The unknown creature took him far away from the horrifying landscape, crossing hills, water bodies and valleys. It finally dropped him near a golden gate, attached to fence, that appeared to secure a sanctuary. Amar stood up, and before he could see what it was that carried him all the way to this sanctuary, it disappeared. Again, Amar found himself abandoned somewhere, near an unknown building, wondering about his destiny.